It's Retro Podcast with your host, Retro Lion. We talk music, entertainment, films, and more. And now, here he is, live, Retro Lion. Welcome back to Retro Podcast. I am the Retro Lion, also Ben Cena is the name. And today we have Kaikane with us. And welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
And you're based out in Los Angeles, right?
Yes, I am. I've been here since 2018.
Awesome. And how has Los Angeles been?
I'm honestly pretty happy that I came pre-COVID because then I really dealt with the downs. So right now I'm enjoying the slow crawl up. So I'm appreciating it.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Any current projects you're working on at the moment?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I can't disclose much. I've really done a lot of work in the indie world, so as you know, you're able to disclose everything. You get excited. This would be my first project that is very hush hush, but we're filming literally next week, and I'm very, very excited.
Awesome. I'm working on a movie now. I've been working on it this fall, and we planned a whole year for it, and finally glad that it's happening, despite everything we've had to go through this year. We're just
Oh,
finally glad it's
amazing.
happening.
Yeah, wait, did you say you're directing the movie?
Well, I'm not directing. I wrote the movie, producing it, and then I also play a character in the film.
Oh,
So I've
exciting.
done all
Well,
three.
yeah, major congratulations for, actualizing the dream. So, yeah.
Thank you. I didn't want to be in it, but so many of my friends wanted me to be in it, and I'm like, all right, fine, I'll do it.
Yeah. You just need some encouragements. Those are good friends.
Mhm. But the cool part about the project is that the actor who voiced Scooby-Doo in the live action Scooby-Doo films voices the main character in the film. It's part live action, part animation.
Oh, interesting. I
Hmm.
like the crossover. That's
Like
very
Who Framed
cool.
Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. Oh, nice. That's a classic.
It
I haven't
is.
seen that in a while. Maybe I need to do a little rewatch.
Danica Frederick was on the show last week, and we were talking about Disney, how we need more we need more fresh ideas, like how Roger Rabbit was a fresh idea. We need more of that from Disney, but now it's just sequels and remakes, and they suck.
Yeah, that's what happens when I feel like you get business corporations take over the creative. They just focus on monetization and money versus the actual art and impact. But I think that the audience members, I mean, Sinners did phenomenal, and that was an original. And so I do think that
True.
they hopefully will go back to pushing for original work because that's what the audience and humans need.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Um, But yeah, because she was talking about a show that she did on Roku called The Holiday Shift, and there's a character in the show who literally looks like a live action version of the character Lady from Lady and the Tramp. And I was telling her about that, and we just had a laugh, and Danica was like, "Oh my gosh, you are right."
A nice little look-alike. I've
Mhm.
never gotten a look-alike for an animation, but
What?
maybe one day.
You poor thing.
Yeah.
Not even like a Nickelodeon or a Disney character.
I'm really trying to think, but no, I'm really like I love to tell people what they look like,
Okay.
but I haven't gotten that in return yet.
And if I could ask, is there any cartoon character that I spot out to you by any chance?
See, people always ask that as soon as I say that, and the thing is, it's like an aura, it's an energy. It has to speak to me. I can't do it on spot, otherwise it's forced and contrived.
Got
But if it does come later, I'll be like, aha!
Fair enough.
I'll let you know.
I discovered you on YouTube in these short films, and what's been the experience working on those short films?
Ah, Dhar Mann. Yes. Okay, so I would say maybe 2 months ago, I got an audition, had no idea Dhar Mann existed or what that was. It didn't say that on the breakdown or anything, so I just went into it as a regular audition. And then I found out that Dhar Mann is I wouldn't say a cult following, but I mean, it has a huge following and it's been going on for a decade or so. And honestly, it kind of runs like a TV show where the actors who get in just are reoccurring. So jumping into that world was very different, unique, but I'm very grateful because one, it gave me the opportunity to kind of work as a full-time actor. I was working week to week. Um, I also know that the stories make an impact, which is my whole goal. Some people can kind of shrug it off because it's not catered really to, it's
Yeah.
not like an Ozark of films, let's be
Mhm.
honest, or but it's really it helps younger children and it helps people who maybe English isn't their first language. And bullying, anti-bullying, it doesn't help the bully, I promise. um, so I really, really took to that and enjoyed being a part of those projects. Also, it's nice, it's quick turnaround. Um, but yeah, I mean, I kind of joke around and say it's my version of doing Disney,
Mhm.
Kid Disney.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, you're definitely right. It is Kid Disney.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because like Disney Channel and well, now it's Disney Plus. Everything's on Disney Plus nowadays. But Disney Channel, when we had all those sitcom shows, I mean, they were good shows. There were some good shows, but they really didn't have any positive messages in those
Leave
shows
her!
where
That's a raven!
where versus Dar Man, he has a lot of good positive energy because like okay, it's like Wizards of Waverly Place. Yes, it's funny, but uh, what's it even? It's just entertainment. Like there's no
Message.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's nothing. It's just a bunch of kids horsing around with magic wands and one's picking on the other one and there's no problem solving.
Yeah, I'm again, I that's all. Well, actually, you know what's crazy? I wasn't even a Disney kid. I was barely allowed to watch Disney or didn't have Disney. I was a PBS kid.
Oh, so was I.
Nice, Word Girl.
Yes, Word Girl.
Dragon Tales, Cyber Chase.
Those were all good shows. Between the Lions.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So honestly, when people do like Disney references, I have to smile and nod because half the time, no, 90% of the time, I have no idea what is being discussed.
And can't forget Sesame Street. That's a classic.
Sesame was. I always skipped it though. I thought it was quite boring as a kid. And same with
Oh,
Thomas
come
the
on.
Train. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm a Thomas the Train nerd.
I'm sorry. It was just a little too slow paced for me.
I
Electric
get it.
Company though?
Yeah,
And Lazy Town?
I don't remember Lazy Town. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh
I don't remember Lazy
man.
Town.
Lazy Town was peak, okay? That was that was amazing. Okay, you had the girl who's like all pink, you had the super he was literally like an Olympic athlete in real world and he came in to the little kid show. That's what I grew up on. But anyways, I'm curious, what Darman episode did you see me on since
I saw you on two episodes. It was the one where it's the kid and he has to go against the jock, and then there's the one where you help your friend transform into the cool guy. Which could I
that was my very first one.
which could I just say you were so cool in both those shorts, by the way. I mean, you were awesome.
Thank you.
We all need a friend like that.
Hey man, I also am very happy because they tend to cast their actors and then put them as the same character over and over again. And I'm so happy that I am that good old best friend who's always nudging in the right direction and not the bully. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't think I can do it.
Because I'm watching the short film where you're helping your friend and like these other kids who are just saying horrible things to her and not being nice to her. I'm like, what is wrong with you? What has she ever done to you?
Oh yeah, no, seriously. I mean, I got spoiler everyone, but I got juice thrown on me. My dress got ripped. And I just liked, I mean, to be honest, I thought it was pretty cool. I mean,
Mhm.
Marvel, DC Comics, that's the type of girl I
Yeah,
am.
Marvel.
But
Yeah, because I
well,
remember in that
actually,
episode it was Marvel and Crumble that you were a fan of, which is fun because
yeah,
that's what I'm a fan of as well.
very much so. I have to, and I got to watch or wear an Attack on Titan shirt, which I want everyone to know I selected because I'm a huge Attack on Titan stan.
So is my
So
brother.
I had to put that in there. Hmm?
So is my brother.
Ah, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good choice.
Hmm.
Good choice.
Yeah. Have you watched any of the new Marvel movies that have come out, or not
I have to do
necessarily?
a little backstep because you're gonna be mad, but I'm not really a Marvel fan.
Fair
I'm a
enough.
DC fan.
Oh, so am I. I'm
Yeah, I
both.
was like, and not even, also have to say, I like DC comics, the villains, and a lot of their like animations are phenomenal. The movies itself, I mean, I've never seen Aquaman, I never saw, but I really like independent directors. For example, when Christopher Nolan did The Dark Knight, or even Joker, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Love that.
I can't watch, I've never seen it. I can't watch it. It,
Why?
it seems
Can't.
very uncomfortable.
Oh, okay, okay. We're learning something new. Do you not like to be uncomfortable?
Yeah. Because
You're like,
from what
I want to
I've
go to the
heard,
theaters
plus
to feel joy.
I don't have cable anymore, but back when I was flipping through channels, when I had cable, I saw a clip from the movie Joker, and it took me a while to realize what it was, and I realized no, it was Joker. It's where he meets younger Batman. Batman when he was a child, and then he meets young Alfred. And I'm like, uh, okay.
For like 2 seconds, though.
Yeah,
Not really. Batman is not really a part of the story.
no.
No. Well, what does it say about me? I watched that 5 times in theaters when it came out, 2019. 2019 was a great movie year.
Yes,
Um,
it was.
yes, yes. Forced my friends to watch Joker. Honestly, if you play a song, I more than likely will know. Well, I don't want you to test me because now I'm scared,
Mhm.
but I really know the score like the back of my hand. I love the Joker, and
Fair
I'm
enough.
willing to take any of the heat and hate that comes with it.
Got it. But no, the Heath Ledger Joker is the real Joker for me.
Yes, it's
And the only Batman that's real for me is Michael Keaton Batman.
okay. I actually haven't seen. Is that with Tim Burton's
That's the
Tim
Tim
Burton?
Burton Batman. And he
Yep.
also comes back again in The Flash, even though Ezra Miller was not the best Flash. Grant Gustin was the best Flash. But the story to The Flash, it's well done. I mean, it's not the same as Flashpoint, but it's well done. They just try to make it more like Marvel.
I have yet to see either of those. I really do want to see the Tim Burton Batman. I actually really liked the new Robert Pattinson Batman, even though everyone hated it. But I'm all for unique and different storytelling. Okay, guys?
Got
Like,
it.
if it's a carbon copy, we get upset because we're like, it's just a remake. And then when someone goes out and is adventurous and kind of takes their own liberties, we're like, oh, that's not canon. Ah! Anyways.
Definitely what I think there needs to be, whether if it's a Batman story or a Spider-Man story or even a James Bond story. Like, yes, we always see the main characters and we always see the love interest. Yes, it's that same stereotypical film. And same with Superman. What I think there needs to be a film where the love interest is the main character and the superhero or the main hero character is the supporting character. And this one,
Write that down.
that's what there needs to be.
Right, that's actually I love that. Because imagine like the stress, especially if they don't know they're a superhero yet and all the stuff that's going on in there. That is amazing. Dude,
Mhm.
you gotta write the script.
With my film that I'm working on, it's actually based on a series I did when I was in high school and college. And rebooting the series, it's been put on hold at the moment, but I'm actually going to reboot the series. And it was a YouTube series. And the film is called Van Dragonsing and the show is called Lakeside. So they're all part of the same universe. And there was an idea where, and also, so there's this character in the movie called Van Helsing, like the monster hunter Van Helsing. And his real name is Jake, but Van Helsing is like his superhero name, like Batman, Bruce Wayne, Batman. And there's an alternate timeline where this main character, who turns out to be the love interest for Jake in another timeline, she rewrites the past and then ends up changing, and then we learn more from her story, and she's the main character in that story. There's nothing yet for that one, but the only difference is that the main character, who happens to be the love interest to the superhero, she has a friend where she illustrated the friend in her current timeline, but when she goes to another timeline, her friend that she illustrated for a comic is now real.
Hmm. Hmm.
At least
Well,
that's the idea.
I like it. As a woman, it's nice when you hear interesting stories that have a female lead
Mhm.
because there's not that many. So write it,
Thank you.
produce it, create it. I
I
support.
will. I will. I will. I will. There's actually two scripts that we have lined up in the Lakeside universe. There's the unknown title that I just told you about, and then there's also going to be a zombie themed uh story
Mm,
where Lakeside gets invaded by zombies, like 28 years later.
interesting. I was just about to ask what type of zombie. Is this like The Last of Us zombie? 28 Days Later is also my favorite post-apocalyptic
That's a good
movie.
movie. What about Shaun of the Dead?
Which one?
Shaun of the Dead.
I've never even heard of that.
What? Ah!
Never heard of it.
Shaun of the Dead is a classic. It's about these two potheads who are roommates and they're trying to survive a zombie apocalypse.
Interesting.
And it's British.
Very interesting. Well, maybe I'll have to check it out after. I am more of a dark, gritty, depressing, that's more my jam. No, I don't really watch comedies or rom-coms or
I get it.
and then the romance movies that I do watch are like, have you seen Atonement?
I've never even heard of it.
There. It's devastating. 10 out of 10 recommend. You will be sobbing. Revolutionary Road. Most wouldn't call that a romance movie, but I do.
Fair
And
enough.
it's also depressing. So that's what I like.
I get it. Your agent's gonna have to write all these down and email to me so I could take time to binge watch them.
A Kai's list of just misery and tears. Yeah, that sounds absolutely delightful. I'm very excited. I'll share that with you. My letterbox.
That was good. That was really good. And what's the best advice you'd pass on to people that want to go into the acting industry?
Ooh. Hmm. Okay. Don't focus on the destination too much where you overlook all the gifts that you receive. And that honestly could be extended to anyone in their career path. Because I think so often we're caught up in, wanting that promotion or booking the role. And then when you don't get those things, you think that you failed and you don't look at the journey. And who knows, like when you were trying to audition for that role, maybe you maybe the character loved bird watching and so you did a lot of research and went outside and then you realized, wow, I love birds too, or you discovered a new passion or whatever, maybe it inspired you or you met someone along the way that's now your best friend because they were a reader. Those things matter, and that's what life is about, so stay present. um, Not booking is not a failure at at all.
Thank you. That was well done. Well done.
Thanks.
And we are coming down to the end of the episode, and we have two famous questions. My mom
Okay.
always has the best questions. She always wants to know, is there a favorite card game or board game you enjoy the most?
Yes. Ooh. Well, I'm just gonna give you both. Uno for cards and Catan for board game.
Right here.
Like that is peak. And I also cannot be held accountable for my personality change when I play those games.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I'm just curious to see where that direction goes.
Well, I'm incredibly competitive and I am a Scorpio, and so let's just say it gets very passionate.
Fair enough. I have family who's that way. We play this board game called Ticket to Ride, and it's a
Oh, I
Western
know
train
the
game.
train. Yes. I actually haven't played it, but I've seen it.
Yeah, my grandma gets very intense playing that game.
See, that's the thing. I've learned that some people like to play games as a multitasking thing just to chat. They're the ones who always forget their turn is coming. That's not my people. Okay, we won't get along. But I need to play with the people where this is life or death. We are fully invested. That's my people.
You got it. And is there a favorite retro product that you grew up with or something you wish you had?
Ooh, well, hmm. I'm okay that we've grown out of it. However, I did grow up with the old school box TV with the antenna that you had to get up to change the dial. It only had like three channels. It also had like color. That yeah, I grew up with my
Oh yeah, I
grandma.
heard those.
So yeah, real old school, real old school. But I'm good with the flat screen TV right now.
Yeah, flat screens are good. Yeah,
Uh,
just not long ago I was watching Spider-Man to Spider-Verse on my flat screen TV.
Ooh, nice. Honestly, I've right now been looking at getting a new TV. So if anyone has a suggestion, put it in the comments because I'm TV shopping.
What happened to the old one?
It's there. I just it's fine. It's a good TV, but I want stronger blacks, more vivid color, so that I can watch movies also in the broad daylight.
You got it.
That's what I want. That's on my Christmas wish list.
My Christmas my Christmas wish list is those Super 8 cameras. Not the old one, but the newest one where you could actually take a regular phone charger and plug it into the Super 8 camera and charge it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it actually does record actual Super 8 1980s images when you take the video
Wow.
with the camera.
See, and this is what I'm like, technology's great when it's
Mhm.
used for the right things. When it's used for art, I'm all for it. And
Yeah.
advancing society. Don't want to get all political here. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah, and it's funny because even though I'm 26 years old, I'm interested in 1980s pop culture. Even though I never lived in that time period, still, it's interesting.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that the 80s and 90s and honestly 70s as well were prime for society and the arts and like they were advancing with tech, but not enough where we are here today. So they're
Yes.
actually a community of sorts. No, I hear you. I've been doing a deep dive in like the 1970s right now, and I've been learning
Awesome.
so much. Um, which is like the artists and all that stuff. So
Well, if you're into 70s, the new Lakeside when it comes back on YouTube, there are some episodes where it does take place in the 70s. Most of them are in the 80s, like Stranger Things, but there will be some 70s episodes.
pretty
Yeah.
cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, things are just more colorful. And then you have 90s
Yeah.
grunge, which I absolutely adore because I'm a huge rock fan. But it was so much more just a more colorful world in all of the ways.
Mhm. And I've got one more question to ask you.
Yeah, I may have an
Since
answer.
Okay. And since, because when we were talking about Dhar Mann earlier, and like how your character was a Marvel fan, but in real life you're not a Marvel fan, are you a fan of crumble cookies or not so much in real life?
Mm, I gotta make sure I don't put my foot in my mouth so that I can get brand endorsements and promos and deals later in life. So I love all sweets.
Same here.
I really do. I have a sweet tooth. Over
Yeah.
savory, I am a sweet girl. I actually just last night went to the grocery store purely to buy chocolate brownies, chocolate chip brownies, and strawberry sauce and ate that.
Hey, you gotta enjoy the little things.
Agreed.
Yeah, they have a new Oreos out. It's Oreos and Reese's combined.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I've not seen that.
I have not tried it yet, but
That's crazy cool.
when I do, I'll let you know if it's good or not.
But no, to answer, I'm gonna go full circle because we're all about honesty. We're gonna some crumble cookies are good. I would say majority are way too sweet for me.
Yeah, with you on that.
Yeah, I would never choose or select a crumble cookie, if I'm gonna be honest.
Fair enough.
Love a Krispy Kreme donut though.
Oh, same here.
Nice. Are you okay? What's your go-to?
Well, it's been a while since I've had Krispy Kreme, but the ones that are my favorite are the ones with the jam stuffed inside.
Me too. Okay.
Oh my God.
Glazed donut, original, and then the jam inside. So many people hate on that. I think it's absolutely divine.
I feel like everything we're just saying just comes out of nowhere and the other person enjoys the same thing. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, no, that good taste buds. What can you
Yeah,
say? I'm
I know,
not a fan
right?
of the Boston cream, but I'll take a jelly donut.
Well, in Ohio, in my hometown, Lakeside Marblehead, which is funny because that's where the show takes place, Lakeside Marblehead, there's a diner called The Patio, and they serve the best donuts. There's really, really good cake donuts, and they are fantastic.
Interesting. I
Glazed
don't know.
coconut is the best because it literally tastes like a coconut bundt cake.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, noted. Have you ever tried voodoo donuts?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I can't remember. I can't remember the last time I had one.
Fair, that's fair. I'm just saying this because I am an Oregonian, from Oregon, and Voodoo Donuts originated there, and it's now found its way in Cali. So I like to say, Oregon made salt and straw, Oregon made Voodoo Donuts. Okay, everybody. But I also haven't had Voodoo Donuts in like a decade.
Understood. Yeah. I mean, this is the month where I gotta stay away from certain things because of the character that I'm playing in my film. So once
Mm.
that's a wrap, I'm just gonna brave anything I've missed out on. I'm just like, finally.
I hear you, and I've learned, I'm a very obsessive person that takes my craft very seriously, but I don't have the strongest willpower when it comes to food. I as well, for the role that I'm doing, she's a quite athletic character. And at first I was like, okay, every day I was training, went to classes, stretching for 2 hours, um, and I was eating very clean. But like I said, I like my sweets. And so
Yeah,
I told myself, if I'm working this hard, I deserve a sweet treat.
same
So,
here. Same
I
here.
mean, you gotta make life enjoyable.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kai, thank you again for this episode. It was very nice to meet you, and I wish you the best with everything throughout the rest of 2025 and the incoming 2026.
Thank you. I appreciate you bringing me on. This is a very enjoyable little afternoon, and congratulations on your film and creating it.
Thank you.
And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Spotify and follow us on Instagram. See you next week.